Gonna open a box here. Got nothing too crazy, but it's Topps Chrome update. Got this thing for $39.99 from GameStop. You can also get these for the same price from Shills, Dick's Sporting Goods. I think might have them now, and there's a few other places. Target. When I was at Target, they had some. So I know some people are charging a ridiculous amount. But look around. There's probably places like GameStop or Target. Maybe you can find these. It should really be $30, but wouldn't be paying over $40 for this. So we're gonna open this guy up. Hopefully everybody's doing good. Got a little background fire going on. We'll put on a little music here, like non-copyright music. Hopefully, hopefully the camera don't wig out doing this with my phone instead of my typical way I do it with my. It seems like it looks all right. Instead of my camera, I use with my computer. So, all right, I'm gonna show you some other cards real quick here, though. Opened up. It was like a while back. I don't think I recorded it, but or most of this I didn't record. But opened up some like Tops of Baseball. So I'll just show you this real quick. These are all A's. So we got Logan Davidson, Michael Otanez. Well, my lighting's terrible. It's hard to read the names. Alvarado rookie, C.J. Alexander, Lawrence Butler. These ones with the wreath like around here, these were like a holiday box. Mason Miller, Tyler Soderstrom, Shea Langlers. He had a really good year for the A's. Brent Rooker. And then finally got a Nick Kurtz rookie, just a base, but thought that was pretty cool. Nick Kurtz, think he's going to do pretty good. All right, next up, I guess we'll do these ones. Most of these aren't too crazy. I just thought I'd share these with you guys real quick. Just kind of pulled out some of the better ones. All right, got the Mets, Juan Soto, Matt Chapman, Zach Veen, rookie, Chandler Simpson, rookie, Paul Skeens, All-Star Game. It's pretty cool. Paul Skeens card. James Wood, rookie, just a base. Albert Pujols. I'm sure I butchered that, but that's a pretty cool card. Then we got a Tyler Tolbert. This one is numbered 31 out of 2025. So pretty cool there. And how about a Shohei Ohtani Night Terrors? Pulled that in a box with those other ones. And then opened up a couple holiday boxes. So these holiday cards are kind of neat. They probably don't resell for very much, but I'll just go through them pretty quick. Cal Raleigh, that's a base, so I just want to pull that out because he's the home run leader, first pitcher to really like have the kind of career he did, and definitely feel like he might have got the shaft. I know Aaron Judge is a stud, but I thought Cal Raleigh, him being a catcher, maybe he should have been the MVP instead of Aaron Judge. But it's good debate. Talk about. All right, Cam Smith, rookie. Hold on, I got a commercial on my dang thing. Oh, it's gonna. I was getting hit with commercials. Bobby Witt Jr., Jackson Merrill. Thought that was kind of neat card. Oh, come on, commercial. Hate commercials. Rookie Sasaki, rookie. How about Paul Skeens? These are all the Topps holiday box. Yamamoto. Thought that was pretty cool. How about James Wood, rookie. The holiday. Rafael Devers. All right, this one was kind of cool. I think I was separating. I should put this with the other one, but they have like some sort of either like short print or something, but like where he's got you can see the Santa hat. Um, so I don't like it's not numbered or nothing, but one day, depending on how many of those are printed, that might be like something, if trade turns out or does good in his career. So thought that was neat. And then they got some of these that will have this glitter on them. It's kind of neat. Dre Romo, Caden Dana, Royce Lewis. The reflection on these are pretty bad to try to pick up some of the glitter. Rafaela. All right, next stack, Nacho Alvarez. These are all just like the glitter ones. So Jung Ho Lee, Logan Gilbert. Was getting a few of these glitter ones per package at the back of the pack. Marte, Jaron Duran, Griffin Connie, Sal Frelick, Ron Acuna. It looks like he's flipping it off the camera, but he's not. He's holding his hand up. Then my guy Jacob Wilson. That was supposed to go with the A's, but it's all right. Just got a few more here. Some better ones coming up, I think, hopefully. All right, last stack. And we'll open this box. Brent Hooker. That was pretty cool. These blue ones are nice. It's hard to see it in the camera, but they are pretty nice, but it isn't numbered. Zach Nito. We got a Shohei Ohtani base. So that was cool. And then another Shohei Ohtani there. And that pitching one, I just wanted to kind of separate that. Because then I got this blue one. It's at the back of the pack, so not too familiar. Not sure if like these, like, the blue ones versus just the white base. Pretty sure they're like short print, but I don't think it's anything too crazy. Brooke Lee rookie. The holiday ones I think were $30 a box. I want to say. Oh, yeah. So this is something I want to show you guys. All right, the one on the right, this one right here, that's like the regular base. And then see how he's like wearing on the one on the left, how he's wearing the hat here. He's actually got something on his arm there. So I gotta do more research on these holiday ones just to see like, how short print it is, but these ones are technically like some sort of short print. Then we got Mike Trout, first one right here. So base. And the second one, he's got the wreath around his neck. When I was first opening it, this is one of the first ones I got, and I was like, oh, that's weird. I didn't think much of it, but that's kind of cool. You see the difference there, just to compare them. And then this one tripped me out. So somebody like, if you guys know, help me out because I have no flipping idea on some of this. But so both of these are Jordan Alvarez. They both look the same until you flip it over to the back. And when you flip it over to the back, you'll see instead of it having like the team logo and H, it's like a cookie, like a Christmas cookie or Christmas ornament. And if you compare that with like literally all these other, cards, they all have the team logos on them. But for some reason, the Jordan Alvarez, I mean, it's not numbered. It should be numbered right here if it's numbered. But for some reason, it has this like, it doesn't have the team logos. So I don't know, like, if that's supposed to be a super short print or something special. I mean, by the front, they both look the same to me. So, anyways, thought that was kind of interesting. Have to do some research on that. If any of you guys know what that means right there, I appreciate that. And then last, How about Freddie Freeman, the Christmas ornament, and game used? You can see how dirty it is right here, but yeah, that's a patch, or tops they call it a relic. But Freddie Freeman, I'm gonna try to see if I can get my camera to focus. It probably won't let me focus. I'll just read you what it says. So where Panini, it's like says not game used or whatever, not from specific event. Tops, I think, is a little bit better, but I'll read it to you. It says this memorabilia contained in this card is a game used piece of equipment or uniform from an official MLB game from the featured athlete, but may not be from the event depicted in the image of the card. So essentially, they're saying it's definitely game used, but what game it is, they're not going to specify. But this is like maybe a $20 card. Maybe it'll be worth a little bit more later on. But it's not numbered or nothing. But it is cool how they did that with the ornament, mixed it in, to show it there. So I thought that was pretty cool. Not too many times I'm hitting patch cards at like cheap boxes. So to hit something like that, but that was kind of cool. All right, who we got in here? Ela Garlo, how you doing, man? He said, do I have just baseball cards? No, I've been predominantly like football, to be honest with you, bro. Um, my son, he collects basketball, so I don't do too much basketball. I'll open it and I'll like buy him breaks sometimes, and I give him the cards, and I'll show you guys the cards when I get them. And then my other son, my youngest, he does soccer mainly, but they both played baseball this last year, so we've been trying to get a little bit more into baseball. And there's been a lot of years where I thought baseball was real boring. That's why I like football. But with Shohei Ohtani and these last couple years of the World Series, I definitely felt like baseball has been more exciting than years past. And I like the Athletics, the Oakland A's, and the A's have sucked for so long. Now they got Nick Kurtz. We got Nick Kurtz, and I think the A's have a good future. Maybe not right away, but they're building that new stadium in Las Vegas. They're going to be close to my Raiders because I'm a Raiders fan. And although Raiders suck right now, but anyway, so yeah, I think there's a bright future for the A's, and that's gonna be a nice new stadium they have built. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 packs, 4 cards per pack. What about you, Ella? Or is it Ella or Ela? It's probably Ella. What do you like to collect? I don't do any TCG or Pokemon or none of that. All right, let's see if we get anything nice. Hold on a second. Let me see if I turn on my other light. It might be too reflective though, but see if that helped it or hurt it. Got my fireplace going on in the background. All right, let's do this. Dalton rushing. Make sure you guys hit the like, subscribe. Appreciate that. Tyler Tolbert, rookie. Edgar Guerrero. About a Matt Shaw for the Cubs. Is that a 90s? I think that was 90 that this is supposed to mimic. So that's pretty cool. And I sleeve everything. I probably should just wait till the end and do it not live, but just because you never know, man. Someone might end up being worth something later on, and take care of the card, and then if it's nicked up or something, you'd be like, man, I should put that in a sleeve or should put that in top loader. So I'm pretty anal about it. I just rather just get it in something right away. All right, pack 2, Junior Caminero, Matt Gorski, Mason Miller, and Chapman. Looks like a silver, a refractor. All right, back truce. Don't burn the cards. I know. I'm trying not to. How you guys doing? Just wanted to go live for a minute. Can you get mod? Are you subscribed? How long you been subscribed, JJ? Matthew Boyd. Tim Elko. Walker Bueller. Blaine Krim. Are you gonna be a fair mod? You just did. You want to be a mod? Are you gonna be fair? I usually try to give everybody, free reign until they start doing some stupid stuff, and then clap them. As long as you're fair, I don't mind maybe letting you be a mod. Doug, Nick Hazy, Cole Henry, thanks for subscribing. Merry Christmas, everybody. You liked and yes. All right, I'll let you be a mod, dude. No problem. Hold on a second. All right, there you go, JJ. No problemo. Got a couple other. My channel's pretty small. I don't advertise it and stuff usually, but a couple videos I did a while back, getting pretty fired up. A situation that happened, but ultimately, man, I just like sports. I like collecting cards. Try my best to be pretty drama free. I don't need no bullshit in my life. But I hope you guys have a good Christmas. All right, 3 packs left. This is kind of early Christmas present for me. Dominguez, Chase Lee, and I'll tell you guys right now, I'll just warn you, I'm really bad at names, so there's a lot of times where if I mess up a name, I'll just try to say the last name or something. Noah Cameron. So I apologize in advance. Doesn't mean trying to disrespect somebody or anybody. It just means like when I was in school, I remember some people taking Spanish. I was like, dude, I could barely pass English. How you gonna expect me to pass Spanish? I took like wood shop, welding, automotive. I did great in those classes, but yeah, I was like, man, oh, there's something back there. All right, we got Ryan O'Hearn, and if you guys have just tuned in, this is a Topps update or Topps Chrome update. So this came out on December 10th. Just wanted to get a box. Target had some. I think Shills has them, and then GameStop. I got this one from GameStop. Hayden Singer, Ronnie Simon. This was $40 for this box. Christian Campbell, rookie. Power players. It was almost winter, yeah. Definitely making it cold out. I live in Colorado, and it's been pretty warm here. I think all the Midwest, I think a lot of the East Coast states have been getting all this weather, man. I'm not going to complain though. I don't. I have to work out and stuff a lot of times, so if I can have some nice days lead into Christmas, like I'm not gonna complain. I love nice weather. I lived in California for like 9 years, and that was amazing. I mean the winters get cold there too sometimes, but not. In Colorado, our winters are pretty mild. At least where I'm at, it's not too bad. So, all right, we got last pack Magic Kikuchi, probably autograph, nice. Christian Koss, how about that? Was not expecting an autograph in a retail box. There we go. JJ, you brought me some luck or something, bro. I'll be honest, I have no idea who this guy is. So I'm not gonna flaunt like, not saying he's a banger, but you never know. Maybe he'll be worth something down the road. I've opened so many boxes and like never get freaking autos. So I remember my first auto I got for like modern stuff was Trent Brown for the Patriots and the offensive lineman. I was like, dude, what kind of freaking, you know? I'm like, of all the cards to get, you're gonna get like an autograph offensive lineman. So that was pretty funny. But how about that, man? Christian Koss. What do you guys think? And if you know about Christian Koss, let me know in the chat or in the comments. And then here we go. Here's a rookie, Tim Tawa. And we got Brian Wu for the Mariners. Where my microfiber cloth is. Got to put in my other box. Oh, there it is. Just one box today. It's all right though. Boxes are expensive, so just wanted to come on here, share this with you guys, as well as some of those other cards I got and some other stuff. Nothing too crazy, but you never know. You're gonna miss the shot you don't take, so you always gotta every once in a while try to buy a box. Open it up, see. Obviously, you're gonna miss more than you hit, but what do you guys think? Maybe not too bad. I mean, at $40 to get at least one autograph, yeah, not too bad, man. Do I have kids? Yeah, I got two boys, bro. Yep, two boys, 9 and 14 now, and they collect cards too. One does basketball, the other does soccer, but I think they're both kind of branching out because they play baseball, so they're a lot more into baseball now than they were. I mean, before to be honest, they didn't even care about baseball. Once they started playing it, they liked playing baseball a lot, so they're kind of more into, you know, interested in baseball cards more than they used to. I don't do Pokemon. I'm very strong opinionated on what I call scam. I know a lot of people and their kids, do the Pokemon thing. I just can't do it. So, anyways, I try to encourage my kids to stick to sports and sports cards. So, but to each his own, I guess. Just not my thing. But all right, I'm gonna bounce on out of here. I don't want this thing to be too long, especially just one box. Be trying to do some videos in the future. Been busy. Had some family stuff happen recently. I had to, been dealing with. So, but anyways, so appreciate you guys. I will be doing trying to do a giveaway coming up here. I just have to find time around all this crazy stuff that's been going on in my life to finish a couple things and then do a giveaway on here. So stay tuned for that. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys tune in to Hardcore Card Collecting and hit the thumbs and like button. Appreciate you guys. And Merry Christmas.